Matapos ang magandang laban ni Tipora noong 2017 laban kay Lusanda Kumanise para sa WBO Intercontinental Feather Title, ay nabigyan siya ng magandang laban para sa titulong WBA Interim World Title. At sobrang mapalad ng ating kababayan dahil naging undercard siya sa laban ng pambansang kamao na si Manny Pacman laban kay Lucas Matisse na ginanap sa Malaysia. Kaya balikan natin ang laban niyang ito sa humahamon na tigasing Mexicano na si Edibaldo Ortega, at para malaman natin kung paano niya napalambot ang matigas na humahamong ito. At pagkatapos mo itong mapanood ay huwag mo namang kalimutan like, subscribe, comment at pa-click ng aking notification bell para naman notify ka din sa mga gagawing pang-video ni Vagabond.
Young star, he's got good skills, he's explosive, he likes to bring it, he's got good power. But Ortega is not going to let it come easy. He's a solid guy, good southpaw.
And you talk about intensity. Sitting in that fighter interview meeting, I thought he was going to jump to 25. Tipora, much like the story of many Filipino fighters, said he collected trash for sale when he was a child. Found boxing as the only way out. Not just Filipino fighters, American fighters as well. It seems like the tougher your childhood was, the more adversity you face, the better fighter you become.
For a year has given him a new hunger.
That, of course, still to come, but right now a good scrap between Ortega and Tipora for the vacant WBA Interim World Championship Featherweight Division. You know, a scary, scary story a few months ago surrounding Jack Tipora fighting out of his home country for the first time in East London, South Africa. Tested positive for HIV and was worried about his life, his family's safety. The fight was obviously in jeopardy, was being called off, and then they took a retest later that day. Said he didn't sleep all night. The next day, the test came back as negative. Apparently, it was a likely mix-up of samples at the laboratory. But what a very, very scary moment for him.
See your career flash before your eyes or something like that.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed with Tipora's ability to not only just go forward and bang, but he's actually showing some good countering. He's keeping a measured pace. He's looking to take half steps back and counter. Using the jab as well. Good stuff so far.
Haven't seen the action.
Both these guys have good right hooks, and they've been flashing them all night long.
Hard to see how this one goes to full 12 after some of those punches both men have landed. We've seen in past fights, Tipora has kind of neglected his defense a little bit, just focused on offense. He can't afford to do that tonight against Ortega, can he?
No, and I think he knows that. He's been, like I said, he's been fighting a little bit of a counter fight at times. He's been more aware of his defense and making sure he's not taking too many shots here. Good adjustment from a young fighter.
Ortega, born in Puebla, Mexico, currently resides in Tijuana, has 5 sisters, and his parents own a little Mexican food stand.
No.
Said he had a simple life growing up, but just loved boxing. Had 50 amateur fights, only 4 losses. Said tonight, by far, the biggest night of his life. His entire family, of course, watching back home. Can their friend, their son, their brother win a world title?
Good left hand over the top from Ortega there. Timed that one perfectly. Ortega is doing what he said he was going to do, box smart and be aggressive at times. That's exactly what he's been doing.
He's got Tapora walking backwards. This fight is either super slow or all out guns blazing, no in between.
You know what they say, if you sharpen a knife too much, it gets dull. Can't overtrain.
What's the latest on your status? A lot of people think you're retired, Chris.
Yeah, that is a misnomer. I'll be back in the ring before the end of the year. Training really hard, getting some great work.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Box.
Left hand there for thrown with a lot of power, though.
At the end of this round, you see more of what Ortega needs to do. Push him forward, letting his hands go.
We're in round 7, scheduled 12, the halfway point. Ortega's had his moments, Tapora's had his moments. Tough one to score so far.
Yeah, tough to score, competitive fight, but I've got Tapora up by a couple rounds.
And what can you tell us about Jack Tapora, Diana? Don't know a lot about him, El Capitan.
Actually, honestly, not a very known fighter in the Philippines yet. Training in Cebu, which is like a province outside Manila. This is only his second international fight. Has big dreams, like every boxer, hoping to fulfill what Manny Pacquiao has achieved, which may not come close, but another striving, talented boxer that has a lot of good people around him, and he seems to be a hard worker so far and eager to learn.
No.
Says it's a dream come true to fight on the card of Manny Pacquiao. Manny handpicked him to be in the co-main event. And as Chris mentioned earlier, we think he was joking, saying that, hey, Tapora is better than I am, or better than I was.
Manny did not downplay the importance of hard work.
Yes.
He said that Tapora is a very hard worker, and that's what he likes about him.
What would you like to see him doing right now, though? Kind of floating through these rounds at times.
Yeah, he's winning the rounds. He's not being super convincing, but honestly, I just like his when he throws his combinations to throw more than one punch at a time. I think that's kind of what's keeping this fight as competitive as it is.
Super nice guy is Jack Tapora. Talk about complete contrasting attitudes. Ortega did not smile in the 45 minutes we spent with him the other day. Tapora didn't stop smiling.
So much so that I'm having trouble recognizing him.
Exactly.
Without seeing his flashing white teeth.
He'll be smiling if he gets this win, becomes a world title holder.
Nice jab there, good timing. Good body shot too. See, but just one and done.
Okay,
Tijuana, Mexico in the white trunks. Jack El Capitan Tapora in the red. Both men felt this would not go the distance. However, neither man has really been in that much trouble. Some heavy punches have landed, but no one's looked in danger of going down. This crowd here, this pro-Filipino crowd, waiting for something to get excited about that stuff. There's a nice exchange, and it looked like Tapora got the better of it as Ortega comes springboarding back off the ropes. Ooh, nasty uppercut just missed. Oh! 30 seconds to go. Let's see what Tapora wants to do here. Ortega holding on.
Ortega seems hurt.
Oh, good hard shot. And now here comes Tapora going forward. He's got a 76% knockout percentage. Knows how to close the show. Ortega eating a lot of punches here. And it stops. That is a shocking stoppage. But Jack Tapora has won the interim
At nakuha nga niya sa tiyaga ang labang ito, kaya't nanalo siya via technical knockout. Maraming salamat mga idol sa panonood sa bidyong ito. At kung gusto nyo po ang ganitong mga video, ay comment lang po at pag-usapan natin yan. Maraming pong salamat. Mabuhay ang bawat Pilipino. God bless you all.